What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be comparing World at War zombies against BO3 zombies, so let's get into it. I'm going to start off with World at War, then I'll go to BO3, and then I'm going to give my opinion on which game I think is better towards the end of the video. So when it comes to World at War, I must say it's the only zombies game where I like every single map. I've never had a bad time playing World at War. Even on the harder maps like Verrucht and Nacht, you know, they are challenging, they are somewhat close quarters, but they're fun. You know, I really don't have an issue with any of these maps when it comes to layout, when it comes to the way that they play. I think they all function perfectly. I think that they work good for all play styles. They're fun for high rounds, it's fun to play with friends, or even just a casual match of, you know, sitting on the catwalk of Doris, spraying an LMG. It's fun, and it's simplistic, and it's also very atmospheric. These maps have unmatched levels of atmosphere that I've not seen in any other version of zombies aside from BO1, because maps like Moon and BO1, you know, or Kino, like, yes, they're both very atmospheric and cool, but I still think World at War, man, you can't look at a map like Verrucht and say, oh, it has no atmosphere. Like, it has so much. The amount of creativity that they put into that map alone just proves that they really wanted to have this horror atmosphere to this. It was dark and gritty, and it's, you know, World War II themed. Like, that whole thing just always appealed to me ever since its release. I've always loved it. So when it comes to World at War, I have a very, very positive experience with this game. Now, for BO3. When it comes to BO3, I like some things, but I also don't like some things. So when it comes to this one, I think the best part about BO3 is the system with, you know, the movement that you can slide, and then you have the gobble gums, the AATs, alternate ammo types, and the fact that it has Zombies Chronicles. Chronicles is a fantastic thing. It's added the most content we've ever seen into a zombies game, bringing maps from World at War all the way up to BO2, and it's a fantastic DLC. I still do play a lot of the Chronicles maps today, and I think it's actually what made BO3 so popular, because if you take a look at a lot of the maps that were unique to the game, they weren't really that good, despite what people say nowadays. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but I was playing that game when it first came out, and I remember, like, when it was playing with friends, playing with randoms, I remember what people were saying about stuff like Shadows of Evil, Zetsubo no Shima. Those maps were hated, and I hate those maps as well. I hate them to this day. They're complicated to set up. They're just not fun. And who came up with the idea for Zetsubo no Shima? Like, I swear that map was invented by a gay dude who had an obsession with watering fucking flowers and shit. It felt like Garden Simulator. I want to play COD Zombies, dude. I don't want to do that horse shit. And then there was maps like Garad Krovi, another map, extremely tedious and difficult to set up on. Not a fun map. And then you had Horizon Draken Revelations, which I think were mid at best. They were somewhat fun, but they don't have the same level of replayability that all of the Chronicles maps do. And since the Chronicles maps are remasters, those don't count as BO3 maps. You can't say you like Black Ops 3 Zombies more because you enjoy playing Verrucht on BO3 more than you do the original. That's a ported map. That argument would be invalid. I have to look at the standard things of the game, the standard content that was unique to that game. And when it does come to that, it definitely doesn't beat out World at War, not in my opinion, because it's these maps that I come back to. It's Shinonuma, it's Doris, it's Verrucht, it's not Shadows of Evil, it surely in fuck is not Zetsubo no Shima, nor Garad Krovi, or any of the other maps in BO3. Those maps never, ever did it for me. And I understand that is definitely going to upset a lot of people, but the only reason it is is because people tend to go with what's popular in the community. They don't want to really say what they truly think. Because if you look at all of the zombies games, there's one set of maps that have been brought back twice when no others have. You want to know which maps those were? The World at War maps. They were in BO1 and they were in BO3. And actually, Shino Numa came back a third time for Vanguard because that game sucked serious balls, and they were running out of ideas, so they had to bring back a map that was actually good because that game sucked. That's kind of what it comes down to. If they weren't popular, if they weren't good, why would they be brought back so many times? So anyways, I think I would have to say that I like World at War more than BO3 based off of its content that is, original to the game. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.